What's up everyone, welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We're aiming for 20k subscribers and get the deal in the description if you haven't already. Plenty of free crypto and goodies down there. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and the bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and this is probably because you haven't hit the bell icon. Thank you again for all your support. The algorithm is slamming a lot of content creators right now, so we really appreciate all your support. And we're so proud of the amazing community that we've built, so make sure to jump into the Telegram and the free Discord. So we're just taking a quick look at Vechain here, and as we can see, it looks as though it is getting a little bit of a bounce today. And over the past few days with Bitcoin obviously having a little bit of a renaissance, obviously the massive inflation figures that we have seen across the world is obviously bullish for Bitcoin, which is in turn bullish for Vechain as well, being led by Bitcoin so heavily right now. You can see the high correlation to Bitcoin with Vechain is quite apparent in our opinion. You can see we've just been heading down and down and down and down and down like this. Basically in a bit of a channel, to be honest. As you can see here, if we just draw this in something like this, you can see just continuously heading to the downside, looking for support, and every time falling through the floor basically. Ever since November, Vechain's basically been on a non-stop downtrend that hasn't actually found any good decent support yet. As you can see, we came down here, we found a decent bit of support in this area, and then with Bitcoin rolling over yet again on the 4th of December, we saw Vechain come all the way down to this fib level, get the bounce, come back down, and we have double swept that bottom now, getting a bit of a move to the upside over the past few days here. And you can see here again, looking as though we potentially we do want to be breaking out of this resistance that's looking something like this. Ever since we came up and hit this swing high around 18.6 cents, we have just been trading down and down and down and down, and you can see it quite clearly here. The Vechain has, it's been performing very badly, hasn't it? Let's be honest. In terms of a lot of altcoins, some of the larger cap altcoins have been absolutely smashed by Bitcoin recently, since they are quite heavily correlated to its price action, but they do actually bleed more than Bitcoin does in terms of percentage values. You can see Vechain obviously nowhere near reclaiming that 28-cent all-time high right now. Currently at around 8 cents, which is, it's a massive, massive distance away from the all-time high, let's be honest. We've got the all-time high here, and you can see we're down currently around 70% still from that all-time high. And, it's looking for support, isn't it? It's looking to find a place where it can really get a decent pump to the upside. Obviously, Bitcoin has had a little bit of a move to the upside, and the DXY has been falling, which has led to a little bit of a renaissance, as we said, for Vechain as well. You can see here the fib level here coming down, coming in as support. This swing low here of this area, obviously bought up very quickly, coming back up to the upside, currently stuck at around this 8.5 cent area, where we are, as we said, stuck under this resistance again. You can see here, here, and here, the resistance that we're looking at. Basically, the move to the upside has been fully negated by this resistance right now, and we are basically waiting to see if we can actually get that move to the upside that we are looking for. So, overall, Vechain, it can't go on forever, can it? Let's be honest. Obviously, those are some famous last words, but in reality, you can see here we've got massive bullish divergences all over the place. Huge bullish divergence here on the RSI and the histogram with the price action. Price action continuing to the downside, but losing momentum all the time. You can see here, the momentum here is very, very low in comparison to what we've seen for basically, the entirety of this move to the downside. We really are starting to get some big bullish divergences right now on the 1 hourly chart. On the 4 hour as well, it's even more apparent. You can quite clearly see price action still descending here, but the RSI, a clear bullish divergence. And I mean, look at this histogram here. That histogram move to the downside, absolutely crazy. We're definitely expecting Vechain to have a little bit of a bounce fairly soon. You can see here it is actually stuck under that 55 EMA as well. It wants to push out here. Obviously, that's what we're looking for. If that was the case and we got the back test, we would be coming, back up towards this 10-cent level in our opinion. And considering this is probably, almost a descending wedge here, but probably more likely just to be, a bit more of a descending channel, we would be looking at heading back up towards up through our fib levels if that's the case. But right now, obviously, we are waiting just to see what happens with the market over the next few days. So, as we said, if Vechain rolls over here, we do think coming back down to this fib level, at least at 7.7 cents, is going to be likely, and maybe even coming down lower than that towards the bottom of this wick at 7 cents if the market does continue to roll over in any big way for Bitcoin, dragging everything down with it. And if we do see our breakout here in our back test, we will be targeting this fib level at 10 cents. Obviously 10 cents, a very strong psychological resistance and support as well that needs to be reclaimed. Basically what we want to see is Vechain doing something like this, come out, make a higher low, and then basically reverse the trend, start getting up through our fibs back to the all-time high. Because obviously, you know, Vechain has been underperforming, there's no doubt about that, but it's hard to deny this is a quality project. It's definitely going to be around in the long term, in our opinion. And we do think, you know, 50 cents to $1 is a realistic price type by the end of the bull run, once we do start to see everything pumping. So I'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with 4 videos we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. There are 3 tiers giving you access to our private Discord. Crypto Supporter is available if you just want to help us out a small amount. Crypto Maximalist is our main tier, which gives you access to detailed daily technical analysis and signals, weekly and monthly coin calls, and insights into our personal moves, while Maximalist Gold takes it a step further, giving you an insight into our personal portfolio tracker, super low cap gem research, and a 100x portfolio we're constructing and updating, and access to us personally as a resource to discuss your portfolio via Messenger. Make sure to check it out. You can also sign up to our free Telegram and public Discord via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.